While we were vacationing in Florence in the Tuscany region of Italy, we had a great time sightseeing and seeing the Italian artwork in the Uffizi Gallery, Michaelangelos David statue in the Accademia, and climbing up to the Duomo in the middle of the city in Florence's cathedral. The Uffizi Gallery is a huge museum. They have a lot of fantastic works of art. Cimabue's Santa Trinita Maestà, Giotto's Madonna, Boticelli's Primavera, Michaelangelo's The Holy Family. It was so interesting to see how the Italian paintings changed style from the pre-Renaissance periods to the Renaissance periods. Many paintings incorporated Christianity, but it also included influences by many of the popular books of the times, such as Marco Polo's book 1001 Nights and King Arthur's books. The Uffizi Gallery was actually the office of the Medici family. The Medici were a very wealthy family. I think they were the bankers of the Pope or something, but they were very wealthy, and this happened to be their office, which was amazing. In the Accademia, the most famous piece of art there was a giant marble statue of David by Michaelangelo. The story of this statue is very interesting. The city had a large piece of marble for the statue of David that was intended to sit on the top of the Duomo. Two other sculptors had looked at the marble, but they were afraid that it had a soft corner and it would crack, so they passed on the project. Michelangelo was a young sculptor at the time and was looking for marble around the Duomo, and he found this large, massive slab of marble accidentally, and he asked the city commission what was it for, and they explained the story, and he was intrigued by it, and he asked them to allow him to sculpt it. He told them that he could do it, and he was willing to do it for free, with payment subject to the commission's satisfaction. So he worked on it for a couple of years and was able to do it. The city was so pleased that they decided to keep the statue right in front of a central town square, right in front of the Uffizi, I believe. And it sat there for a long time outdoors until they brought it in here in the Accademia. It's a very interesting statue because, Michelangelo, he knew a lot about the human body, and it's very accurate. The angles, as you walk around David, different angles will give you a different expression and a different look at what David's trying to do. This is the point where David and Goliath, David runs into the giant Goliath. He's got the slingshot strung over his back. And this is the point where he decides, hey, I'm going to fight this Goliath, and I know exactly what to do. I'm going to use my slingshot to kill him. So it's almost like a pitcher winding up about to throw a pitch. Florence's Duomo di Firenze, the Florence Cathedral, is beautiful and it's huge. It was built in 1294, and it was built between 1294 and 1436. It took a long time to build. The dome was really hard. It was one of the last things to build, and it was so huge, very heavy, lots of masonry. It stands at a height of 375.7 feet tall, and it's actually the fifth tallest dome in the world. I think at the time it was actually the largest masonry dome, but others have been built since then. There are actually two domes, an outer dome and an interior dome, and there's a space in between the two domes that has a winding staircase that allows you to climb up and reach the top. I believe there were 465 steps to go to the top, and we did it. When it was built, like I said, I think our tourist guide said it was the largest masonry dome to be built, and even now it's among the top largest masonry domes in the world. All over Florence, you'll see signs of the Medici family. This was a wealthy, influential family that made their money, I believe, by being the bankers to the Vatican. They were so wealthy that they built many of the key buildings in the city and sponsored many of the famous artists, including Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci. And you'll see their crest outside of many of the important buildings in town. We had a wonderful time. We stayed at the Four Seasons in Florence. This is a fantastic hotel with its own private park in the heart of Florence. It's walking distance from all the museums, including the Duomo. It also had a pool, which was a fun relief for us from the summer heat. and it has a nice restaurant there called Il Pelagio, which is their flagship Michelin star restaurant. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please click like, comment, or subscribe. This is part of my travel playlist on YouTube. I hope you enjoy it. Check out my YouTube channel. I've got other things there that you might enjoy. Thanks for watching.